What's happening, everybody? JayShockblast here. It is April 30th, and this tells us that today we're supposed to get a Tier 2 selector. Now, if you saw my video yesterday, I got a random Tier 2 selector. I don't know if it is the one we were supposed to get on May 30th, but we are about to find out. They're giving out gifts like every 4 hours. It's kind of crazy. This is one of the best login event I've ever seen in any game that has login events. So right here we got 150,000 gold and 100 biometrics for my daily login rewards. We're going to keep feeding these to Valkyrie. We'll go over everything. Before I check, okay, I just said that this is one of the best events I've ever seen. I woke up at like, I don't know, 3 or 4 in the morning and happened to look, and this is what I had sitting in my box. A 2-star rank up, a 3-star rank up, a 4-star rank up, and a 5-star rank up. I ended up using the 2-star on Squirrel Girl because she was literally the only character I could use it on. I had no other 1-star characters that it could be used on, so whatever. I used my 3-star and 4-star on Hyperion because he was the only paywall character that I had that I could take from 3 to 5 stars, or from 3 to 4 stars. He was 2 stars, then he went to 3, then he went to 4. And then I used my 5-star rank up ticket on Carnage. So that is how that went. Now let's go ahead and look at the inbox. And got 100 energy. Alright, so it does turn out that for whatever reason, the Tier 2 selector for logging on April 30th is what I got yesterday. A little confusing, not gonna lie, because yesterday was the 29th, not the 30th, so that'll put me to 160 on the boost. Then we got 100 biometrics here. Now, I do want to show you a couple things. This might not be a very long video today. Honestly, I guess I could use them on Iron. No, we don't want to use them on Iron Man. We use them on Thor. Wait, Thor's at the front. So I'm at a point where I need bios. Basically, at this point, we are bio hungry. Alright, because I've gotten my first character above level 60. And we'll look at that in a second. So I feel like I'm going to be using the X-Men bio getting daily. So let's do this. Actually, before we do anything, a couple things I discovered. Let's go to, where is it? World Boss. Okay. So today it's Corvus Glaive, and we're going to go into the mission, and we're going to ready up. And in this one, we are going to use, where is Thor? Thor is about to level up here. So we use Thor, we're going to use Captain America, and we're going to use Doctor Strange. I did not know that Doctor Strange was part of the leveling process. That he was one of the characters that could get his realization, if you will. So Thor is about to level up here. Wow. Wow. Oh wait, this is one where you go through 3 tiers. Okay, it's not nearly as impressive. Okay. I always forget who goes through the 3 tiers. But still, he is melting Corvus Glaive. That boost thing. Alright, now if we look here, he should get his realization potential. Yep, search complete. Oh, wow, Doctor Strange. I thought Doctor Strange was one of the ones that... Oh, and Cap didn't even do it. I probably should have brought Captain America in. I thought for sure Captain America would hit his potential. Alright, now I'm confused. Because I saw someone else with Doctor Strange and his potential. Max rank reached. Weird. Now I know for a fact I saw somebody else epic quest. Weird. Alright, I don't know if there's something you have to do, but... Alright, so we got Thor here. We can realize his potential. And enhance potential. I don't have any money. Alright, hold on. Let's do our daily. Real quick. Daily mission. Experience. We'll use these guys. Excuse me. So I already got Iron Man to level 62. Obviously, Thor is more important to me. I mean, I knew the new costume for Iron Man definitely makes him much stronger. You know, there's no doubt about that, but it's just, it's so... I guess it could be worse, okay? It's going to be very BIOS heavy on leveling these guys up, and it's going to take a lot of your black antimatter. So there's definitely... It could be worse, you know, because a lot of these rank up things, tier 3, all that, you know, that costs a lot of money. Now it seems as though if you can get good enough to beat World Boss Ultimate, which maybe I will, maybe I won't, then you really shouldn't have too much of a difficulty from what I see and hear in getting the characters to, you know, tier 3. I don't love the idea of tier 3 anymore. I mean... I was fine with tier 2. I don't think having to go through the leveling process again is really what people were looking for. I think people were just looking for more fun and exciting game modes. So, but what do I know? Alright, so we got some money here. We should be able to go ahead and realize Thor's potential now. Alright. So now he can be leveled all the way to 62. I don't really think I have many bios stashed aside to really do that. Now that I think about it, I kind of do need to keep Thor's. So at this point, it's kind of just a matter of, you know, Volstagg. I don't really care if I ever level him up. He's a character I'll just wait to get more, like, you know, rank up selectors and use him then. Okay, he's garbage. Alright, so we got, you know, Cyclops. See, a lot of these characters I'm working on getting to. I don't care about Hulkling. We're going to get these characters. Oh, we don't care about Hogan. We don't care about Squirrel Girl. So, you know, obviously I'm only getting him to 36% here, but the process has started for him. Next up, we look at Iron Man. Actually, he's right here, because Iron Man is level 62. I do need to enhance his potential, and you can use any of these three to get them where they need to go. Obviously, now I just need a little bit more money, and I can realize him to level 3 potential, which will let me level him to level 64. But as you can see, it's going to take a lot of bios, and keeping in mind that I also still have all these guys over here. You know, I started getting Wanda. She's at 4 stars. You know, I have Thanos, who's at 3, and I'm trying to get to 4. Because I want to use Thanos' new costume, you know? I want to be able to use those things, and, you know, I think he has the potential realization maybe as well, because I've seen people as level 70 Thanos. I wanna get those characters all the way there, you know. The others, I mean, whatever, I don't care. I know Odin's probably pretty strong. I'll get him someday. You know, Dormammu, I need to get him to 4 stars just so I can get the last of his stuff. So that's kind of where we're at. I don't really know. Yeah, Cap. I don't know how Cap. Like, I don't know what actually decides how much. Like, he's at 98.2. He was at like 91 this morning. I don't know if actually using them in the world boss battle, if that is what actually, you know, helps them get closer to realizing their potential. If that's the case, then keep that in mind, and maybe we could discuss that in the comments below. You know, I really thought that Captain America would get it there, but whatever. I don't know if Black Widow is one of the characters that can do. Yeah. So it must actually be using them. Let's do this. She's at 48% right now. We'll finish the video off by doing a world boss. We'll do the mission. I am on the normal. I don't know how you actually get over there, but alright, so here's what we're going to do. We are going to go ahead. Black Widow here. There it is, Nova. And I don't think Winter Soldier, even though he has a new costume, I don't believe he's on that yet, but there he is. Put him in there anyway. What's her leadership? Increase speeds. Doesn't matter. Nova can wreck him anyway. So, current Valor 65. I believe you get more Valor by having tier 2 universal characters. So, something you should be trying for. So, I'm just going to use Black Widow until she dies, I guess. And then we'll switch over to Nova to finish it out. After the first wave. If I can beat him with Black Widow on her own, that'll be kind of crazy. I mean, I know that she's tier 2, she's all these things, but I'm going to be actually, or whatever. It doesn't matter. I have tons of characters that can beat Corvus Glaive solo. So it would be kind of funny to actually waste Nova that way. We're gonna Winter Soldier just in case he used her a lot, so. Didn't even need Nova. So yeah, her needle moved quite a bit. Let's do this. Oops, not what I meant. The new menu has still got me a little bugged out. So, wrong one. So she went from 48 to 60. So you would have thought Captain America would have went a little bit more, but so I guess it definitely does come down to, you know, how much you use them in the battle. I basically just soloed that with Black Widow. I didn't even need my heavy hitter, which is Nova, ranked 2,790. So just keep that in mind. I guess I got my tier 2 selector yesterday. I didn't really think I was going to get them 2 days in a row. They are giving out gifts, I believe, every 4 hours. And like I said, I ended up using all those selectors that I got to level up paywall characters mostly. So as you can see, Carnage, is 10 of 320 at 5 stars. And I know Hyperion sucks, but he's now 4 stars. He was 2. But obviously, my choices to go from 2-star to 3-star were Hogan, Fangel, and Squirrel Girl, obviously Hyperion. And then from 3 stars to 4 stars, it was Absorbing Man, Kamala Khan, Shang-Chi, She-Hulk, Volstagg, and Whiplash. So, obviously you're going to go with the paywall character, which is Hyperion, and all these other characters, whatever. I feel like I'm doing pretty good considering, this is the collection of 4-star characters that I have left. I guess I could have chosen Ironheart over Carnage, but for the 5-star selector. But hey, man, anytime you see a path to getting a character all the way to 5 stars like that, pretty much take it. I have tons of tier 2s now, so pretty crazy. And as far as the rest of my roster is concerned, right now Green Goblin is ready for tier 2. I just need a few more of these tickets, or his BIOS, I could take him to tier 2. Also, I want to say Mockingbird is ready for tier 2. Yeah, she's ready, but I'm no rush there. And I feel like I have a third character that I could take to tier 2, but lots of BIOS constraints and whatnot, so we're working on it. And Valkyrie, she's not going to get it here, but this should finish her off her third. Perfect. So that's maxed out. And so she just basically has Dragon Fang that she needs to get leveled up. So that's going to take it to 18. Alright, so we are hanging out between 18 and 19. And she'll be... I have one tier 2 ticket, and I'll use it on her, more than likely. Unless somebody else can get there faster, but I don't really know who who would. The only other character I would use it on would be Gwenpool. So everybody else I can just wait on. Other challenge is all these materials are basically costing, are things that we need for taking these characters to level 70. So, gonna have to make sure we do that world boss every day. I would say it might be worth it to consider, buying these black antimatters or the Norn Stones of Chaos with the event tokens as you can. You're basically about to have 150 left, so I think I'm gonna buy one of each right now. It's 50, and then the 50 I get today, I'll probably do the same thing, because these are all materials we're gonna need. So anyway, I know this isn't necessarily the most action-packed, but I look at these videos as an opportunity to discuss what's going on with me and with the game and what you can expect to happen. So I hope anybody that watched found some enjoyment out of it, maybe some information, and we'll see ya.